Welcome to a new daily top Askreddit video. Today's topic. Your toilet is now sentient. Would you prefer it to passionately, exuberantly crave your excrement, or deeply resent and despise you for what you do to it? Why? I'm happy when people love their job. So what did you have for lunch? No, wait. Let me guess. Joyous sucking and slurping sounds. You had beefy bean and cheese burritos. Shosh ksh ksh. Ooh, with green chilies. Shosh ksh ksh. And sriracha. Daring, weren't we? Way to paint a picture. I think I'll just use the sink. What did I do wrong? I can do better, I promise. Whatever it is you want. Do you want me to wear the costume? You can give me an upper decker if you want. I'll do anything for you. I'll be the dirtiest little toilet for you. Anything. Just fill me up, master. Please don't torture me like this. A low chuckle slowly rises up from the sink. Heh. Looks like I'm his little piss hole now, bitch. I don't care which personality my toilet gets. I'm getting out the sledgehammer and murdering it the second it starts talking. Does this toilet have a soul? Purges the abominable toilet before it rebels. It's a sentient toilet. I'm selling it and buying a house with a non-sentient toilet. How would toilet sentience affect property value, is the question. Some freaks might be into it. Hi, freak here. I vote for the tired impatience of a bureaucrat who is too broken by the system to even resent it. Oh, hey Josh, thought I'd at least get another few hours. Burritos, Josh. Again this week. It's not good for you, Josh, and it's not good for me either. Truth be told, little's good for me these days. On with the show, I guess. Do your worst. While you're doing your business, there's no gasping of disgust or even exclamations of protest, just a deep, soul-flattening sigh when you finally pull the flush lever. It's clammy to the touch. Now it wasn't that way when you sat down, but you know that toilet would never complain. This is a being for whom hope holds a similar place in mind as does Santa Claus or the Tooth Fairy, comforting fables for children, but things that have no true place in the worlds of humankind. This cruel world can bear no magic, no wonder, no whimsy, only porcelain, excrement, wadded paper, responsibility. You spritz a small puff of air freshener, but toilet neither thanks you nor complains. He stares at you with his one porcelain eye, the great white bowl your bowels profaned, and he does so unblinkingly. No judgment, no warmth, just a spirit crushed a tiny bit flatter each time you sit down on it. You make to leave. The hands, Joshua, the hands. We've been over this. Right, you say, embarrassed by the chastisement. You wash them idly and try to strike up conversation. Imagine if, while washing my hands, the sink started to moan and scream, "Soap me harder, daddy," right until a spurt of hot water splashed on my face. That'd be pretty wild, right? You ask, laughing and shaking your head. You turn to toilet to gauge his reaction, and the warm smile you wear fades to lukewarm like the water pooling at the bottom of the sink. His seat isn't rocking with laughter, nor is his water even so much as rippling. Same time tomorrow, Josh. He says, no acknowledgement of your attempt at levity. It was immature, anyways, and now you're left feeling just a little bit awkward. Fortunately, the toilet speaks again, breaking the moment's spell. I'll be here, Josh, always here, nothing else. Same time tomorrow, you say, nodding and drying your hands. Same time tomorrow. And then you leave him to the stillness of the apartment dark. In such meditative silences, even a fixture might find its mind liable to wander, but toilet, ever the realist, keeps his imagination on a very short leash. Stop making me feel depressed on behalf of a non-existent toilet. If it's any consolation, there's no melancholy in the nature of toilet, only ennui as sepia-toned as the excrement he swallows. I imagine my toilet passive-aggressively judging and telling me that it's not mad, just disappointed. Oh yeah, well, I'm going out drinking tonight, which usually ends with a burrito as big as your head. Disappointed is the last thing you'll be tomorrow morning. Get ready, toilet, here comes the pain. How about a jealous toilet? I didn't see you at all yesterday. Have you been using some other toilet? Do you like the quiet ones better? Do I talk too much? And then a lot of angry flushing, or maybe refusing to flush. I've been shitting in the backyard in a KFC bucket. I'd rather it be Coswell. Mine would probably be pregnant. I was thinking the bowl was now its mouth, can't get pregnant coming in that. I'm giving this an upvote simply because it is the most WTF question I've seen on here. This is what Askreddit is for, not the same 5 questions that get farmed to a dry husk. Exactly this. Even if it's stuff that makes you physically recoil thinking about it, you'd rather that than the same 3 threads like what is classy if you're rich but trashy if you're poor. Every day. Removed. Jesus Christ, phrasing. You don't usually refer to your toilet as a child you want to please. Freak. At first I was being super childish and giggling about the concept of a toilet judging you for your dietary choices. Then I thought how brilliant and beneficial it would be if there was a toilet that could analyze your waste and give you health stats /feedback /early warning signs in real time. Oh she. My idea is actually marketable. Poop in me, John. This is the scariest thing I've ever read on Reddit. My brain was about to explode. NGL, what the fuck? I have IBS. So I spend a lot of time on the toilet. I keep it very clean though. Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me. Really? Again? That's like the 3rd time in an hour. That scrub-a-dub-dooby scrub-a-dubbish though. Unless your toilet is into it. Then IBS is the daddy issues of the kinky toilet universe. They love that you have IBS because it makes you a freak on the throne. But they feel a little guilty about enjoying it so much because they know it brings you discomfort. A classic codependent relationship. Whispering self-destructive food suggestions before you leave the room. I was just thinking, how long has it been since you had scallops? Oh man, I bet you miss those. The spicy ones from the Italian place. Oh, and that specialty milkshake place is right next door. Later. You feeling bad again, baby? Come here and let me make it all better. Okay, I also have IBS and this made my stomach cramp. I'm already fearing not being close to a toilet, but having my source of relief complain to me just makes it that much worse. I would like it to comment on the fecal matter, perhaps giving reasons why it is X or Y and offering suggestions to improve consistency. Someone had Kuura. Cursed. Obligatory clip from Better Call Saul, https://melewf3dlo0. If you're reading this and haven't watched Better Call Saul, watch it. It's amazing. The final season, season 6, starts in a couple weeks. Fill me up, Chandler. Thanks for shitting me. A grateful toilet may, someday, teach us all to be grateful again. Like this guy from Better Call Saul. Oh, who's a big boy, Chandler, fill me up. There was a time when my family named our toilet John, and whenever my sister was taking too long in there we'd make up stories about how she was cheating on her boyfriend with John. This brings back some memories. Isn't it better to name your toilet Jim instead? Because then you can claim that you go to the gym every day. I like your thinking. She could have convinced her boyfriend that she wasn't cheating because she was at the gym. Well, kudos for asking an interesting question that has nothing to do with sex. I think I would prefer the former. Subjecting a sentient being to being shit on for the rest of its life against its will sounds harsh. Yes, when I think non-sexual, I definitely think of phrases like passionately, exuberantly crave. You better shut up before I start passionately, exuberantly craving you. Feed me, Seymour. Stop eating so much, I need to selenia millis of you. Passion. I want to hear words of encouragement. I don't care if it's my toilet that's gotta do it. That's it, bear down. You can do it. Push. Push. Remember, it's not a sprint, it's a marathon. This is a battle of endurance and patience, don't be the weaker man. You can lament your dietary choices later, mistakes happen, it's too late now. I've got your ass covered, so just focus on what's ahead. Definite thinking Marvin from Hitchhiker's Guide. Sigh, oh, this again. Fine, whatever. Do your worst. I deserve it. Reminds me more of the pig in restaurant at the end if the universe bred to want to be eaten. Does that make it better? Why not? And why not better to have a toilet that enjoys itself? If memory serves, it was a cow, and it included choice cuts of itself before quietly heading to the kitchen to kill itself. Go to fucking bed, op. I'm already scared of having insects crawl out while I'm on it. I don't want to be scared of the toilet itself now. But it could warn you, there's a bug about to go up your ass, spray to the left. I'm a fan of stats and records, so I'd like it to keep me updated on my progress too, as well as being enthusiastic. Biggest shit this year, how many I've had so far, last time I went, how many times I've had diarrhea. Fuck's sake, it's 2022. This should already exist. Yeah, I'd want the toilet to enjoy tracking everything, like with Fitbit or Strava style stats and challenges to unlock and offering words of encouragement. Great job.